Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Alicia. I just want to take a moment to say how grateful I am to all of my subscribers, and it has been really fun on this giveaway to have so many extra comments, and I really do love hearing from you. It is, for me anyway, it is such a sense of community, and I am so grateful for you guys. I started this maybe about 2 years ago, a little over, and I've sort of evolved over time. Originally, I was just kind of holding my phone and showing clothes in my Stitch Fix, and then over time, I added, little pieces here and there, and it's just a really fun hobby for me that I like sharing with you guys. So I would love any suggestions on what videos you would like to see, etc. So anyway, just know that I really appreciate all your love and support. Also, this will be the last video that you can use to get a chance in my giveaway. So from my Stitch Fix video number 2 in March all the way through this video, every comment you put on my videos enter you in a giveaway. I have 2 boxes of stuff. I almost had too much, so I separated in 2. So there will be 2 winners. I will be drawing it on April 15th. April 14th is the last day to comment on any videos. You need to be a subscriber, and like I said, every comment you make enters you in. So I am very excited for this and for my channel, and I just love you guys. So today I have for you my first trunk club. So if we're being honest, I already opened it. I filmed this yesterday, but a lot of the pieces didn't fit, so I think I sort of got in a funk. So I wanted to film it again and just sort of, the pants I wanted to give a second try. The tops aren't gonna fit no matter what. So anyway, I have been watching this box for quite a bit of time, and I just never pulled the trigger. I think even a couple years ago, this was like 40 or 45 bucks to even get. Now it is $25 styling fee. I got a $50 credit thanks to Kristen at Moments of Sanctuary. So I am excited that I have $50 to spend. This is my first trunk, and so I would love any tips or tricks you have with Trunk Club to make it the best box. Now, I know when I ordered this that there were sales. At the time, everything that was in my preview was 25% off. Now that I've received the box, that is no longer the case. Only a couple items are still on sale. So I kind of wish they would lock in the sale once they send you your items. So anyway, my stylist, I believe, was Brody, and I had signed up. Within 45 minutes, I had a preview, which was awesome. On one hand, that was so awesome because it was so fast. On the other hand, it was sort of surprising. I thought they maybe take a little bit of time, but I was super excited at how fast it went. The shipping of it did come a little slower, which is totally understandable amongst all of the pandemic, etc. One of the things I really like about Trunk Club is that you get to preview your items and give feedback, say yay or say nay. I also like that, probably because they have the whole Nordstrom to shop through, you can make a lot of special requests. Like, I need wide shoes with arch support, I want sunglasses, you can get pajamas, activewear, so I like that. I will state, for me, the Trunk Club style survey was very brief in comparison to a lot of other style surveys. And so a lot of the feedback I gave him was in the paragraph part where I could send him a note. So anyway, overall, I'm really happy with Trunk Club. It does is a little overwhelming because you get so many pieces, and I kind of feel pressure, I guess, to buy something, which I know I shouldn't. But I also kind of feel guilty because due to the price point of Nordstrom's, even if I liked everything in this box, there's no way I could buy everything in this box. It would probably be, $800. So I don't know. I feel guilty with that a little bit because there's no way I could keep multiple items. The one area where I maybe prefer other boxes is that on other boxes, if you keep 5 items, you get a big discount. And so I wish that Trunk Club had something similar, but I totally understand that Nordstrom is usually a no sale sort of thing. So anyway, let's get into the try on. Another thing I really like about Trunk Club is that you get to communicate with your stylist. And I know my stylist sent me an email shortly after I got my trunk, asking how things were. So one item that I know I am going to keep are the Diff sunglasses. So in my profile, I had said I like lavender. I'm not sure whether you can tell. In the picture online, the lenses looked more lavender, but I already have worn these. I am going to keep them. I really like them. They are, and I'm going to use my iPad because I wasn't, like I said, this is my second time filming. And so I guess I've already disposed of my paperwork. So these are the Cosmo 58mm gradient round sunglasses, and they are $85. So way more than I would normally spend, but I have the credit. So these will only cost me like $35 plus tax. So I'm going to keep these for sure. I really like them. And so yeah, I wore them yesterday, going to keep them. I don't know whether that brand is worth that price. I know in several subscription boxes, they have gotten Diff sunglasses. So I kind of wonder if maybe I could have found them cheaper, but totally not a big deal. The other pair of sunglasses I had added on. That's another cool thing that I like about Trunk Club, is at the end they have add-ons, and you could have added up to 3. I didn't see 3 I wanted. Some of them were like crazy expensive. There was a handbag I would have loved, but it was like $200 and I wasn't going to get it. So these are by Lace Specs. I love the color, love the shape. These are bandwagon 51mm. So these are quite a bit smaller than the other ones. And that's my one reason I was not a fan of them. I like them. I just think they're a little small for the size of my face. So these are going to go back. If these were bigger, then I might have kept these over the other ones. But I kind of like the other ones. They're really fun. So the packaging's really nice. Came with the case. These are polarized. I don't think the other ones were. Had I known that before I wore them yesterday, I might not have kept them because I really want my sunglasses polarized. Ever since I got LASIK and with the California sun is really strong, gives me a headache. So I don't believe the other ones are polarized, but they did fine yesterday in the desert. So no big deal, but again, not polarized. So let's go over the shoes. I'm not going to try on the shoes again, so I'm kind of conflicted on which video part to use. Now the shoes I was really hopeful on because I have wide feet. I usually wear podiatry inserts, so I need a good solid arch support. And so this pair is by Hush Puppy, and at first I didn't want to have him send them to me, but I was really excited about these because I have a lot of outfits that these would look cute with. I thought they'd be a nice casual but comfy tennis shoe. So these, at least on the description, claim they have arch support. There's basically none as far as I can tell. I know I totally need hardy arch support, but I have flat feet. I have plantar fasciitis. So these, in my opinion, have no arch support. These are $89.95, and that's with 10% off. I did try putting my inserts in them, but my inserts you could visibly see like sticking way out. So technically my feet are still too wide, even though these are wide. And because this is a very soft kind of like meshy thing, I felt like my inserts over time would wear out and potentially, you know, damage this. So unfortunately, these are going to have to go back. I was really excited about these. These would have been like a perfect kind of dressy but casual look for work. So I think I'm going to have to give my stylist feedback in that I really need hardy arch support, and really they need to be wide. So this next pair is by Rockport, which I understand. My mom used to get Rockports. Rockports are a really good brand. As far as I can see, these also have no... Alright, so I feel like the second time around, I'm just going to have technical difficulties. My clicker fell down. So anyway, I'd already put these up. So I think you already heard me say that they have no arch support. These are a 10 wide, but the toe box is still way too narrow for me. Yes, I can get them on, but just standing in them, they pinch my toes. The other problem were these straps. These straps were way too loose. I mean, they looked visually weird because they were just too loose. So at Rockport, again, good brand, $99, totally did not work for me. But anyway, let's get to the clothes. Okay, so I am back with the first top, which is Michael Kors. And this time around, because like I said, yesterday I was sort of in a funk, things weren't fitting, and I wanted to come back today to give the pants a full try with my tops, because the tops they gave me are all no-goes. So this top has a lot of positive things. I absolutely love the pattern. I love the colors. I mean, this is definitely a me top. This top actually fits. I do not mind the slight bell sleeve. This is definitely something I would wear to work. And actually, upon the second look at it, I'm actually liking it. So yesterday, I was just in a funk. So the one thing I didn't like yesterday, and again, it's probably because I was wearing their pants. And so I wanted to give today a fresh look. So yesterday, there was a line here, and it was just kind of bunching and not looking right. I'm still not a total fan of that line. But today, again, upon second look, I'm actually liking this top. So these are my own pants. They are Liverpool. I love them. They fit perfectly. They're a 16W. They're very high-waisted, so they hide my stomach. So again, this is why I'm giving a second try. Now, the other problem, as you can see, is you can see my boobs. I don't want people to see my boobs. And you can see my bra right there. So this has there's a snap. See, this is exactly why I'm giving it a second go. I didn't see the snap yesterday. So I was, in my video yesterday, I was saying it was too whatever. Okay, so this top may be a possibility. So folks, if you ever get a box you're not happy with, maybe you should try things on the second day. So I would love to know your thoughts. I need to kind of spend some more time looking at this line. I wish this line wasn't here. And so, thanks for doing this again. This top may be a contender. So this is the Michael Kors top, and it is $42. I'm not sure whether it was on sale yesterday or not. That's the one thing I wish for Trunk Club, that when they send you your trunk, the prices froze. So for $42, this is a contender. So I like this. This is definitely a me top. So I like this. Anyway, I think I've spent enough video on this top. I would love your opinion. I am so glad I found that snap, because that was my other drawback, was that I'm very modest. I don't want to show my goods to really anybody. Sorry, I'm back. You're probably, why are you back with this shirt? So I just wanted to show you. I'm not sure you can see, but it shows like on her that it's more of a peplum with a ruffle. And so I don't know, like this would definitely be way too big in a 2X. So that's my one concern, is that this is still kind of tight. But this shirt is a near perfect. I love the pattern, and the price is good. All right, I am back with the next top. So I would love tips and tricks. I assume that with all these plastic bags, they expect it to go back in. I don't know whether they really do or not. Let me know. I've been putting them back in, but I don't know whether that's an expectation. So this next top I have is by Halogen. And, you know, from here up it fits. There is a lot of gapping here. So I don't know. I'm not that familiar with Nordstrom brands, so I don't know anything about the Halogen brand, if it runs small. It's a V-neck sleeveless. It was supposed to be $49. I can't imagine paying $49 for this. It's $29.40 right now. I had told him I like lavender. So I could not size up in this top because it is just way too baggy here. But this top is too small down here. So yesterday it was way crazy tight. I don't know. It's like crazy how things are fitting different today. So this top actually fits way better today than it did yesterday. I'm not even sure it's possible. Maybe I lost quite a bit of water weight from literally 8 hours ago. So 8 hours ago, or when I saw the other video, it would have been all bunched up. But either way, it's too tight. I don't like how it looks. And then it's gaping up here. So sizing up would not work. So Halogen probably doesn't work for me. Okay, so I have the next top on, and this is sort of a me top. Again, from here up, it's not so bad. It is tight on my breasts. I do like the little cap sleeve. I think the V-neck is fine. It is too tight. Again, yesterday it seemed even tighter, but it is way, way too tight. It's not my preferred pattern. I don't mind it, but I don't necessarily love it either. So this is the Gibson International Women's Day. It's $54, but it's too tight and it's just not necessarily me. And I will say, I looked on the tag on the halogen, and the halogen said XXL/1X. So that may be why it's sort of straddling between both worlds. All right, I am back with my first pair of pants. Now, they did technically fit. Some of the other ones, at least yesterday, were too tight. These are the Castellan Track Style Linen Pants, $59, color Green Beetle. So I like the name, I think that's fun. So I am on the look for some drawstring green pants. And Stitch Fix sent me some green pants. They weren't drawstring, they did not work. These technically fit. They have a drawstring here and there is extra room, but unfortunately linen for me is a no-go. And I do like that on, and see they're too baggy here. I do like that on Trunk Club. They do have an option when I check out to put no linen, and I will definitely put that. I do like this stripe here. I don't like the length. These are supposed to be, I guess they're supposed to be pants. I wanted capris, and I made that clear to him. I want capris or crop. So I don't like that they're baggy here. And because they're linen, when I sit down, they're too tight. So they're loose in areas when I stand up, but when I sit down, they feel tight and restrictive. So this was a nice try. They actually fit, good price points, but they are a no-go for me. So I am back with the Cloe Capri Not Your Daughter's jeans. I think these are regularly $89 and they're on sale for $66, which is a good price. There is a lot to like about them. I like the cuff. I like that they're capri crop. They fit perfectly on my legs and thighs. These are almost perfect because they fit so well. But there is you can kind of see in my stomach, there's slight kind of gapping. So if they were a hair higher, these would be perfect. And I'm only judging them. I think by all intents and purposes, they fit, they're nice. But the pants I had on earlier were these Liverpool crop. And these are same size, 16W. These fit like a dream, and they just must be super, super high. So they come over my stomach. So I really only want to buy things that are perfect and make me feel good. And I just don't like how it makes my stomach bunch. So I'm pretty sure I'm just being picky. These do look really good. And it is a good price for them. I haven't had Not Your Daughter's jeans since I was in Mrs. sizes. So I've never owned a plus size pair. And I don't know whether they stretch, whether this would stretch and be better. There's a tiny, tiny bit of stretch right here, so I don't know if by the end of the day that would stretch. I would love your opinion because this is one of the pieces that I'm kind of on the fence about because they do fit so good and I do need another pair of white denim. Okay, I am back with the last pair of pants and they make me sad because they are so awesome. Wit and Wisdom Absolution Luxe Touch Bootcut Jeans. Regularly $88, on sale for $66. If these were high waist, like high waist I should say, I'm sure they're probably mid or already high rise, I would keep them. I like them so much that I have thought about sizing up, but I am fairly sure sizing up would just, it wouldn't work out. So butt, thighs, legs, absolute perfect. This is like butter soft denim. I absolutely love it. They do have the stretch waistband, but it is way too tight. And again, I have this like extra stomach here from when I had Cora, so I need kind of like high jeans to come over that. So I don't want to walk around with this big muffin top. I do love how they make my thighs look. So once again, I'm judging it kind of by near perfect standards. I just got a pair of Democracy jeans from another box. They also have the stretch waistband. They fit perfectly. They fit like a dream. So as much as I want these to work, I have a feeling if I sized up, they would fit in my waist, but then they would be too baggy down here. So I'm only buying things that are perfect and that I love and that I'm gonna want to pull for every time. So because this is a new box, I kind of feel guilty, like I owe him like for me to buy stuff, but I can't do it. So I'm gonna roll back footage of the white pants and the Michael Kors top. So let me know if you think those are keepers. Otherwise, I am totally happy with this box. I love those sunglasses and I will get lots of use out of them. So anyway, thank you so much for watching and I hope you have a happy, happy Easter.